So you've picked the perfect name for your business, and now you're ready to create your brand and kick off your marketing campaigns. Not so fast. Have you even checked that you are legally allowed to use the name? Is another business already using the name? Will the name land you in hot water by infringing on a registered trademark? And is the .com domain name available for your website? As you can see, picking a business name isn't as easy as putting a few catchy words together. So with that in mind, let's run through a few things you need to check before you start branding your business and finding your first clients. Coming up with the perfect name for your business is not easy. First, you need to get your creative juices flowing and try to come up with a name that is unique, memorable, and on brand. If you've been through this process and you already have a name in mind for your business, great, you can move on to the next steps. If not, and you're still trying to come up with a name, check out our video on how to come up with your perfect business name, where you'll find a bunch of great ideas to help you through the creative process. A link to the video is in the description below. Okay, so once you've got a name in mind for your business, there are a few things you need to check to make sure you are legally allowed to use the name and that it's fully available for you to use in every way you need to. Let's talk about the legal side first. Wherever you are in the world, there will be rules about what you can and cannot use as a name for your business. Now, we can't cover all the rules in every part of the world in this video, so here is some general information. Usually, if you want to use your personal legal name, which is just your own name, for your business name, you are allowed to do so without registering the name with a government agency. So, if your name is Jane Smith and you run a bookkeeping business and call your business Jane Smith, you may not need to register the name because it is exactly the same as your personal legal name. If, however, you call your business Jane Smith Bookkeeping, you will most likely need to register the name with your local authority because by adding in the word bookkeeping, the name of your business is no longer exactly the same as your personal legal name. Now, before you go ahead and actually register the name, you need to check whether it is already taken by another business. The easiest way to do this is to find an online tool that allows you to check the availability of business names in your area. Here in Australia, that tool is found on the asic.gov.au website. Simply type in the name you want to use for your business and check the results. If you are not in Australia, type something like check business name availability into Google and find the tool provided by your local government authority. Wherever you are in the world, it should be a free tool, so you shouldn't have to pay a fee to do the search. If you're lucky and your chosen business name is available, you can go ahead and check a few more things. One of those things is to check whether your chosen business name is potentially going to infringe on a registered trademark. If you infringe on a trademark, you may end up being sued and at the very least be forced to change the name of your business. So how can you avoid this? First, go to Google and type in something like check trademark or trademark search. You should find a tool that allows you to search for registered trademarks in your part of the world. As you can see, Jane Smith Bookkeeping appears to be okay to use as a business name in Australia, but if you were to name your business Swoosh, for example, you might infringe on a trademark registered by Nike. That leads us to the second thing you can do to avoid any legal trouble over trademarks. Use common sense. Naturally, if you're going to give your business a name that is similar to a popular brand name, you are probably going to hear from a lawyer. So do yourself a favor and try to think of a business name that won't land you in hot water. So now that we've checked the legal side of things, we just have two more things to check. 1, whether the domain name is available, and 2, whether the social media handles are available. If you want to use a certain domain name for your business, you need to check whether it's available. This is easy to do. Simply go to Google and type in check domain availability, and you will find lots of tools in the results. All you need to do is type the domain name you want to use into one of the tools, and it will check to see whether the .com and other versions of the domain are available. If you want to use the .com and it's not available, you may need to choose a different name for your business. On the other hand, if you are happy to use a different extension such as .me or .id, you can do that instead. Also, you may want to consider using a country-specific extension such as .co.uk if you live in the United Kingdom or .com.au if you are in Australia. It's up to you to decide what domain name you want to choose for your business. Just keep in mind that .com domains are often already taken, so they are hard to come by. The final thing to check is whether the handles are available for any social media accounts you want to use. For example, if you want to use Twitter or Instagram to market your business, go to namechecker.com or brandsnag.com and see if your chosen business name is available on the social media platforms you want to use. Okay, you're nearly at the end now, and it's been quite a journey. You've been through the creative process, done your legal checks, and made sure you can get the domain name and social media accounts you want. Now, all you need to do is actually register your business name. Similar to the legal checks, the exact process you need to go through to register your business name depends on where you are. For example, if you're in Australia, you would register your name online through business.gov.au. If you're not in Australia, simply Google how to register a business name, and you should easily find a link to your local government authority for legally registering your chosen business name. Just follow the process, pay the fee, and the name will be yours. You can now move on to branding your business and kicking off your marketing campaigns. And speaking of branding, be sure to check out our videos on how you can create a free logo for your business, ready to use on your website, social media accounts, and other marketing material. Check out the links in the description below to find out how to create your ideal logo for free in just a few minutes.